Previously on Westby, Wisconsin. The bad news is those wind turbines say they're gonna make $68,000 a month. They made me $11,000. We're gonna plant all the fields that we currently own to ensure that we always have product to run through the PGA. If it rains enough, it's gonna be too wet for us to go chop. I swear, y'all, literally, there's not a single thing that has gone right this series. I don't know, man. I've never done silage. This is why I need to just pay somebody to do it. Dear farmers in Westby, Wisconsin, I will buy all of your silage. All of it. Every last dime, if that means I don't have to deal with this ever again. All right, we just sold and bought a new trailer, and there it is. I've already made enough poorly thought out financial decisions, and I don't need you to be another one of them, okay, trailer? Well, it's currently October 1st at 7 in the morning. We have $77,000, and things have been, well, a little different here at the biogas plant. We have actually been operational and been making money on the biogas plant, and I'll show you here in just a second. We've also got a couple silos in the back here to hold chaff and grass that converts it into silage. So these are actually very, very important for what we're doing. They each hold 400,000 liters, and they are completely 100% full. And you might think that's a lot until you see this. Yep. That is a big old pile of grass right there. As you guys can see, we've had a lot of grass that we've mowed, and we have a lot more to mow yet. So that's what we're going to be working on here today. You guys will also see that all of these fields that were sit barren, we have planted grass in, and they are now completely growing in grass as well. So we might actually end up having to cut those before winter falls too. I don't know how much grass we have in total. 800,000 plus probably at least another 800,000. Probably more. But we're gonna hop into the Ford and run over to where we're currently mowing. Now, our little rig is not very big. As you can tell, we have the little Pottinger forage wagon, and we have a little John Deere 6120 that we pull this with, and it means it takes quite a while to mow grass. So I called up a local farmer and I asked him if I could rent his big chopper and I can put like a grass mower head on it, and he said absolutely. So we're gonna run over there at some point today and pick that up. But let's at least run over to the field and get this all hooked back up before we run and steal that chopper. And you guys can see right here, one of the neighbors is actually out in the field. This is King's land right here, but it's actually Chopped. He's renting this land and he's baling it up. And Chopped was oh so kind. Since he was renting this land, he had a bunch of the grass that he just wasn't wanting for himself, and that is what we're mowing. And you guys will see that right about here. You got this massive grass field, wraps all the way back around to where he was just at. And right off in the distance there is our tiny little mower. But there she is. We're gonna go ahead and disconnect the Pottinger, pull our truck out of the way just a little bit here, and we will, I don't know if I want to mow with this for right now. Yeah, we'll get one more load with it since I think he doesn't have the deal ready for us yet. We just got started on this field here, so we're doing the headland passes, which will then give us room to be able to set up our GPS and just simply go back and forth. But we've got about 9.5 hours on this tractor, all of which have been mowing grass. So we've been putting in a lot of time here on the server, and I know I haven't showed you guys pretty much any of that, but we wanted to just start to progress things a little bit. We figured that would have been a little better for you. But we're gonna play out here in the grass field picking wildflowers for a little while today until we get this full. Then we'll swap over to a bigger chopper, and we will also do some work once we get back to the biogas plant. All right, guys, we've been going back and forth over there for a little while, and we've got this thing just about full. I did call up Captain, the guy that oh, there she is. It's full. I called up Captain, the guy that we're going to be renting the chopper from, and he actually came out and he did a pass or so earlier, but he's got to go and get in his field. So he said he's unloading that right now, making sure it's all fueled up and ready to go for us. So we're going to swap out of the 6120 into that, but first we got to go get in our truck and take this back over to the biogas plant. Holy cow, that sun is a little blinding, isn't it? Just trying to make sure that we see if anyone's coming. Clear. My lord, there's so much more. Holy... Guys, we got, ooh boy. I got grass for sale if anyone needs any. Also, I see Cap knock down one of the cones. He entered the wrong way. I mean, I'm entering the wrong way too, but yeah, you know. Oh, and he put it into my grass field. I just planted that grass. Now it's gonna die. Oh, it'll be all right. What we'll do is apparently face the wrong way. Come on, Jake. We'll back her up just a hair and we'll unload it. But while this is dumping, let's go ahead and show you the numbers here. We'll see that last month, September, we made $48,000 off the 2 wind turbines. So we are increasing in our revenue earned on those, which is great to see. And we also will see right down here we made $26,000 in the biogas. So that means we made a good, call that 50, call that 25. So we're at 60, 75,000. Yeah, sure. I don't know. Sure thing. We'll just pull this up here and park it behind the scale house. Let's hop into the wheel loader and let's see, 7:13. I guess we got a little bit of time, but you know what? I want to make sure it all gets processed in time. We're going to go scoop silage first here, and then we'll move this grass into the pile. And I just realized this isn't really what I wanted to take over here because I used the truck when I'm... can I pull this with this? Hold on. And the answer is no. Okay, well, I was going to come over here and scoop silage like an idiot, and then I realized, oh, that's right. They're in a silo. That's all right. We'll take this back over here, and... Whoops, got a little bit of grass in there. Oh, well. Run over here, get the truck, and we'll use the truck to move that silage. Just to show you as well, our generator is running at almost full capacity on the electrical charge here. We're not even running... Oh my gosh, our other generator's filled up? Okay, guess we better run you, huh? Well, let's just run through here. So we've got the silos. Silos are outputting the silage. That's good. And check the other silo. That's getting fuller. Now we need to check this. So we go from the bunker. We need to refill. It goes from the bunker to the fermenter, which is doing all right. And then it goes from fermenter into post-fermenter if it's digestate, which is, I mean, that's nowhere near capacity. But then all of that actually runs into our generators. So we see here we're almost maxed on both of our generators. We might want to look into getting another generator here. But I think we should actually be fine because if we look at our... Here, I'll show you. If we look at our fermenter, we can hold quite a bit of the electrical charge in the distributing. I mean, we're nowhere near full on that supply chain. So no bottlenecks right now. We're actually over capacity, at least in the terms of like what we can produce. So we have more producing power than what we currently need. So we're going to be all right. But I guess that means it's a good thing I have all this grass to keep turning into silage, because the more of that I have, and the best thing too is I'm getting it all for free right now. They've been very generous. The more I have of that I have, the more money I make. We're not even going to weigh this because we're not buying it off of anyone. This is my product. So we'll skip the weigh station and back it up and unload it into the bunker. Looking at this, I think we need to make that a little bit longer for the pull up, don't we? Come on, back it up on the ramp there, but not too far. That'll do, Jake. That'll do. Go ahead and dump that load on in. And now we should see this. Yeah, the bunker is pretty close to being full. It's gonna process that at 8, so we've got 2 hours in real life until that's processed, an hour in game. But you know what? Let's go ahead and... What is happening here, boys? Hello? I don't know what that was. Some weird collision. All right, so we're going to go ahead and load the last bit of silage in this silo as well. Then we'll move on to moving that grass into its pile. Oh my god, there's so much silage in here. Well, we'll go ahead and take it all, but I don't think I'm going to be able to dump it all quite yet. 24,000 liters we're about to try and drop in this thing. I know it max is at 30, so we're not going to fit nowhere near that much into this bunker. But we could try and spend our $77,000 and buy us another bunker. That way we could run 2 inputs. I don't know, man. That's probably not worth it, so we'll just fill that as much as I can, and then we'll just leave this trailer sat here. All right, now we can move on to this, where we got to get this grass added into the pile. You know, I kind of want to know, do you guys think by the time we're done with all this, I'll have the biggest grass pile in history in Farm Sim? If you guys are like in my Discord or even on social media like Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, anything, tag me in your attempt to beat me in the size of my grass pile. If my grass pile gets even bigger than what you see at the end of today's video, then I'll try to include a picture in the editing, but I might forget. So you know what? If I do, then I'll just post it on social media. And what that means is you should follow me. Wink, wink. It's at TheFormalPickle. All right, but all the self-promotion out of the way. We're going to get this task done, and then we'll get over, steal that big old chopper, and we'll get back to cutting grass. All right, y'all. I stole a ride down here to one of Captain's sheds, and this is what we are going to borrow. This is his John Deere 9700i. It has got the big old on it. I don't want to know how many liters that holds. And it's got the mower up on the front, which is significantly larger. So this is going to make our job go way quicker. So we'll hop up inside, go ahead and fire it up. And as you guys can see, I've got my New Balances on. I mean, you know, I'm wearing my grass mowing attire today. We'll turn on the beacons, the four-ways, because we're going to go down the road, and let's get on up to the field. Well, here we are. Go ahead and turn on all the work lights. Drop this thingy-majig down. Set the pipe up, and we should be able to mow now. Please don't. All right, fantastic. I was like, I don't know how to work this thing, so I'm hoping it works right. So it is slower. We can go at 10, 11, no, we can go at 11 miles an hour with our little unit, but this thing holds way more, so we can go longer, and it's like 2.5 times the width. So we're able to get a lot more grass a lot quickly. This is ultimately going to mean we can get this job done way sooner. But like I said, we're going to get the headlands out of the way here. That way we've got plenty of room to turn around and stuff. We'll set up the GPS after we get some headland passes. And to be frank, as much as this holds, I think probably a good 50, 60,000 liters, it's going to be a while before we get it filled up. Oh, would you look at that? Looks like somebody harvesting out here decided to park up in the little grass section we mowed already there. Oh, gee, old boy, old pal, old friend. That's probably King. I bet. I mean, this is his land, so it makes sense. Oh, speak of the devil, and he pulls in behind you. There he is with his combine. Would you look at that? Yep, he's about to harvest some corn. Very cool. He's probably looking over here like, oh, there's that crazy grass guy. All right, guys, we've got about 53,000 liters here. Just about full on the trailer, as you guys can see. We've made one whole headland pass, essentially, and now we're doubling back on it right now. But, yeah, that's a lot of grass. And you can see just over the hill there, King is still harvesting away. But we're going to be just about full here. We're going to have to turn around, go dump this load, and then come back on over. But it is being way more efficient using this this mower and this chopper instead of our little rig. Although it's not the easiest thing in the world to turn around, I'll tell you that much. We're gonna sneak back over to the BGA, unload the 56,400 liters in this trailer, and we'll come right back on over. But you guys get the idea. We have already cut a lot of grass, and we're gonna keep cutting more. Keep making money here at the BGA, and things are gonna keep moving here on Westby, Wisconsin. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe, and until next time, I will see you all later. Peace.